Evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Evening!
I apologize, I was having a lot of fun at the pool party and they just went and got me a couple minutes ago. So, I didn't have time to change. I hope that's alright. But the cool thing is, there were some lovely folk backstage. They gave me this little present. See, I don't normally drink my wine out of a beer glass, but it's got this bell on it, see, and it says, "Ring for another round."
I gave it to me and Scooby.
I do fully intend to be making use of this. Oh, they knew I was coming. Well, for those of you who maybe do not know, my name is Sam Conway. They know me in the fandom as Uncle Kage. I'm what is known as a raconteur, which is a French word for bullshit. That's not true. Basically, I get up here, what I do, I've been doing this for, holy mackerel, 18 years now, it seems.
Yeah.
I just get up on stage and I start, what's going on back? Oh, yes, thank you. They're taking care of this back there, see? I basically get up and I just start telling stories. I talk about things I've done, eeny, meeny, miny, moe, catch a tiger, both of them. I just talk about, things that have happened to me, places I've been, people I've dealt with. And as one of the many hats that I wear, not this one that I have back here, I am also the Chairman and Chief Executive Officer of Anthrocon Incorporated, so... Thank you, gentlemen. Oh, boy. That is currently the world's largest furry convention, at some 5,000 people. The funny thing is, it started out as a party in a dorm room. Somebody's been around.
There he is.
So, essentially, okay, how many people have never heard me speak live before? Let me hear you if you're out there. You're either lying or there's a big audience out there. But pretty much, yeah, that's what I do. In short, I get up here, I fall down, and people enjoy it. As the chairman of Anthrocon, I approach many things, you might say, many people do not run into. Okay, how many people heard why I was not here on time the other night? Let me tell you a story. Ordinarily, I like U.S. Airways. I'm kind of forced to like U.S. Airways because I'm a native of Philadelphia, and U.S. Airways owns 83% of the gates at Philadelphia International Airport. You either like them or you don't fly. So, I'm a member not only of their frequent flyer program, but since I fly so much, I am the card-carrying, amazing, super colossal, silver, gold, platinum, diamond, suck my dick level member. It is amazing. I go up the counter. Hi, I'm Sam Conway. Which tends to give me a lot of volume to my voice, you might say, when things happen like what happened the other night. If anybody's filming this, please don't put it on YouTube. Just send it to U.S. Airways on It started 2 months ago. This story goes back. 2 months ago, I was on my way to a little furry convention in England called Confuzzled. I love how they say that, confuzzled. You have to kind of say with a mustache, you're confuzzled. I was going to get confuzzled, and I used all my with the first class ticket, you get access to the first class lounge. And in the first class lounge, they don't charge you for this stuff.
Ooh.
Nope. Never do it. They never do it. In fact, at one of the first class lounges in Philadelphia, there's a lovely bartender. Her name is Karina. I love her all to pieces. She just immediately starts pouring what I like when I walk in. That's either really cool or really pathetic. I know which one. Well, I was in the first class lounge, and I'm just like, drink. And trying to exercise, because when you're in first class, this stuff is also free. So everybody in first class develops super hyper powerful arm muscles. Because you basically sit there with your drink and you go like this, and they refill it for you, and then you drink it, and then you go like this, and they're right there, they refill it again. So it's like this, you know, there's pour, thank you, nom, more. Pour, thank you, nom, more. Pour, thank you, nom, more. I haven't licked a tank with this arm. Because I was on the left side. Well, I was in the lounge, and I was like, you know, pour, thank you, nom, more. Pour, thank you, nom, more. I was pumped. And I went down to the gate. And when I got to the gate, I looked outside. Now, I try not to be one of those passengers you see on television, you know, on the news or on those little shows they put on, so I'm trying to act very businessman. I always wear my tie and my suit. I'm swaying a little bit. This airport is very uneven. I command you to even out this floor. Sorry. Well, I shouldn't be distracted.
No.
Anyway, I got down to the gate, and I looked outside, and I didn't see an airplane. I said, "Whoa." And I went to the gate agent. She came up and said, "Shh. I don't want to panic anybody. Somebody stole the airplane." She said, no, it's just coming down. I looked down, here it is, you know. It's coming in, oh, beautiful. Big, I love the Airbus A333. Big, huge, shiny aircraft. I love those things. And it pulled in, and it went up to the jetway, and they came on to the intercom, and they said, ladies and gentlemen, the aircraft is here. We just have to clean it. You have to clean the aircraft, right? Must clean the aircraft. You know, somebody like shit in the aisle and they're going to fix that. You know, who knows? You know, people like hookers on the seat. No, I want that taken care of. An hour went by. And I'm standing with I met a lovely older British couple. Oh, by older I mean like my age. and their son. They were traveling with. They were just wonderful people from Yorkshire. And we struck up a conversation. We're having a grand old time. And they asked me what I'm going over to England for. I said, you wouldn't believe me if I told you. Let's just say I'm going over for a conference. So, another half hour went by. And the announcement came on, ladies and gentlemen, we're still cleaning the aircraft. And I kind of lost my temper. I said, we don't mind if it's untidy. Honest, we'll sit in the vomit. Really, I don't care. These are cheap pants. They look expensive, I know. Time went by, and finally they said, all right, you may now get on the airplane. I can channel George Carlin and say, fuck you, I'm getting in. God bless his soul. I'm sorry, are there any youngsters? Did Noel bring his son here? If there's youngsters, I should just tell me not to cuss if you need that. What? Plug your ears, take the children outside, kill them, just.
No kids.
Anyway, so we got onto the airplane, and as soon as you get on the first class, the exercise program begins. Pour, thank you, nom, more. Pour, thank you, nom, more. Pour, thank you, and this is even before the plane takes off. I haven't said to a gentleman So we're having a lovely time, and the plane started to push back. Push back from the gate. And the flight attendant gets up and she's doing her, and while she was doing that, there was this incredible
Wow.
and the whole plane shook. The flight attendant even was thrown off her balance and she grabbed a seat. Darling lady, very professional. She kind of said, "It's all right, ladies and gentlemen, that sometimes happens." And I said, "Yes, usually at the point of impact." She came and she said to me, "So would you please not say things like that?" I said, "That all depends. Are you going to be agreeable?" We sat there. The plane was supposed to have taken off around 8. Somewhere in the neighborhood of midnight.
Wow.
I looked out the window and I saw an army. A veritable army of men wearing highly reflective clothing clustered around the front of the aircraft, and they're all doing this. I wanted to roll the window down and say, "It's an airplane!" Well, the flight attendant carefully and delicately and gently explained to us, "I didn't know this. I learn something new all the time. I'm a scientist by trade. I'm not going to be seen in my working clothes. I got a doctorate in chemistry. I like to learn things. I learned that night that if you are taxiing an Airbus A333 and you turn the front landing gear too far, you can snap it off." Wow! Wait.
What? What?
How hard is it to put back on? Well, it was stuck sideways. And they had to get the plane back to the gate. They wound up dragging it. They made this amazing noise like... It was about 1 o'clock in the morning before they said, "All right, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to have to get off the aircraft now. You're going to have to go into the terminal. There are no facilities. There are no restaurants open. There are no bars. No restrooms." The man on the flight and I fixed that ourselves. The door is closed. Now the door is not closed. Problem solved. Do you want to make an issue out of it? There's more of us than there are of you. As I got off the aircraft, all of these sad, sullen British people were getting off, trying to be stiff upper lip and all that. And I didn't know what to do. I was already, 4 bottles in by now. And I was watching them. And not knowing what else to do, I jumped up on a chair and started to sing. Britannia, Britannia, the waves, Britons never shall be slaves. And a bunch of people joined me. Reaching for step heaven's command, a rose beneath the azure main. Those are cool lyrics. We don't have anything like that over here. Oh yeah, we got rockets and bombs.
True.
But the Europeans, I'll bet you all don't listen to the European national songs. They kick ass. Do you know why we have rockets and bombs? We have rockets and bombs because the French have a song about the enemy coming in and cutting the throats of our children. That's how that song goes. If you translate the lyrics, that's what they're talking about. And the Germans,
Oh, God.
sing anymore. But one of them is so cool. That's it.
Yes! Yes!
Deutsche Frauen, deutsche Treue, deutscher Wein und deutscher Song. Which in English loosely translates to, let's get drunk, be friends, and fuck. To the German national anthem, which they're not allowed to sing anymore, that's what they're singing about. Oh, that's a beautiful song.
I have the recording.
German wine, German women, German brotherhood, and German song. That's what
I have
it's
like
singing
9
about.
minutes.
Oh, I'm not allowed to sing that anymore.
Turn off the
Okay, now
recording, turn it back on. I gotta turn off the recording and turn it back on.
Nothing in the world can beat the British national anthem. We've all heard God Save the Queen, right?
Yes.
Nobody in this country knows the second verse. Guess what? Nobody in Britain knows it either. As I discovered. The second verse isn't yet. No, it's not hello. No, it doesn't start that way.
Hello. Cheerio.
One moment.
Cheers.
Hello, Governor.
The second verse starts with, O Lord our God, arise, scatter her enemies, and make them fall. I picture Queen Elizabeth, she's got the Ark of the Covenant there, and she's opening her mouth. And it goes on, you confound their politics and all their naughty tricks. Oh, what a lot of stupid kids, God save me. Like that. So I was having a ball and trying to keep the atmosphere lighthearted. That's what a comic does. Not a comic. I like to harken back to a gentleman before the time of many of the people in this fine audience here. A man by the name of Red Skelton, an American comic. One of the funniest men in America. He never called himself a comic. He wasn't a comedian. He simply said, I'm a clown. I'm just a clown. That's what I do. So I like to say, I'm a clown too. The clown is the person that tries to make other people laugh when they need it. So I was trying to do that. And it worked to a certain extent. They had us all sitting in the terminal, and they came on the PA and they said, take this from a frequent flyer. This is my wisdom to impart to all of you. Beware the number 30. The number 30 is a lie. When they say, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting another aircraft, it will be here in 30 minutes. 30 minutes? No. I don't know why. That's code for you are dicked. You are so boned, traveler. The other plane will be here in 13 minutes. That is code to all of the people who are U.S. Airways employees to immediately get to minimum safe distance. That minimum safe distance was achieved at about 2:35 a.m.
Oh, God.
When a lady came on and she said, ladies and gentlemen, this flight is canceled. Please come to the counter. Not, please come to the counter and we will rebook you. Please come to the counter. We went to the counter and they were handing out little slips of paper about the size of a chewing gum wrapper that had the toll-free 800 number for U.S. Airways reservations on it. And they said, call the airline and they will rebook you.
Oh, no.
There were 244 people on that aircraft. More than half of them were British, who had cell phones and cannot dial an 800 number in this country.
Oh, no.
myself, gotta take care of number one first. I called up and said, "Hi, it's Sam Conway. Let me drop my pants." I expect a telephone blowjob from you. You will rebook me. And they did, and I said, "Now I am traveling with this lovely group of people from Yorkshire. You will rebook them." And they said, "Are they super amazing, colossal diamond suck my dick level members?" And I said, "No, but they're with me." You will kindly take care of them, won't you? I was able to get them rebooked. The next morning, going through Frankfurt and then back to England, which is something I guess British people haven't done since 1945.
No.
Are there any Germans here tonight, by the way? No?
Not German, British.
I like to pick on them. One of the greatest conventions that I know, the greatest furry convention in the world is Eurofurence. I gotta get my digs in when I can, okay? Like, I love to tell the story about the British Airways pilot who arrived at Frankfurt Airport and landed and couldn't find the taxiway. And he kept asking the ground control at Frankfurt Airport, you know, "Could you direct me, please? I don't know where I'm going." And the German ground controller came on and said, "Oh, there's a problem. You're incompetent. Have you never been to Frankfurt before?" And the pilot said, "Well, yes, only once, several years ago, and I was only here to drop something off." You're family to me. That's why I pick on you. So, I also helped them get a hotel for the night. US Airways did not want to pay for a hotel for us. It wasn't their fault. The person who was driving the tug was not the US Airways employee. He was an airport employee. Therefore, the airline, I'm sorry, was not responsible.
Oh.
This is not our problem. We're not paying. So, I got these people a room for the night. And I figured I'll just drive home, because I live in Philadelphia. I'll just get in my car and drive back. So I called up the valet parking lot where I put my car, and the phone just kept ringing and ringing and ringing and ringing and ringing.
Oh no.
There's nobody there at 3 a.m. I thought, well, this sucks. Now I'll have to get a hotel too. What am I going to do? So the next time the shuttle came by, I just hopped onto it. And the guy said, "Which hotel do you want to go to?" I said, "Take me to a Westin." Some of you get that one. I went to the Westin in Philadelphia, and I said, "I'm Sam Conway." And they said, "Oh, drop your pants, please." If you don't understand what I'm talking about, ask somebody who just laughed.